Hi you guys, we're going to go over a quick tutorial today. This is going to include WP Forms and how we make sure the HTML fields and other fields such as a page break or a divider are included on submission, and how to make an agreement if you want to make an agreement, how to make it look nice. So first things first, these are a bunch of the different forms we have on this website. We're going to go here and click Edit. So this is the form we're going to use as an example today. So you can see here, right as we come on, we have this HTML field. And I just put the label because the label will appear in bold on submission automatically, so that's just an easy way to make it look nice. This is the HTML field right here that we are using. So when you add these to a form, they're not going to just show up on submission. You're going to go over here to your settings first and your notifications. Make sure that you have all fields, this smart tag added, and then you're going to add the fields that you want. So let's go ahead and take a look at these fields. We have an HTML field, and then we also have this field down here. This is actually called the content field. When you're adding a field, it's this one right here. So you're going to see that all of this text is here. We didn't have to use multiple different sections. Most of the time when I'm making agreements, we just hit this multiple choice field, we add it, and then we take off these right here, and then we'll just call this section 1 agreement to terms, something like that, and then we will actually check the box and make it required, and then we just put whatever the terms are right here, and then we'll have to go in, copy it, and then we make a second section for the agreements. So that does work, and you don't have to have these extra steps that I'm showing you in this video. So this does look nice on submission, and you don't have to do all these other things, but it is a lot easier to edit this text here from this content field right here, and just kind of go through and edit the way that you want it to be edited, and be able to copy and paste from a Word doc really quickly. So that is the advantage of doing that. And then you can easily control what is bold, what's underlined, things like that. So it makes it really nice. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and delete these because we actually are not using these. These are the fields we typically use without having to do these extra steps. We are going to have to add a piece of code, a snippet. So I'm just going to save this. So this is the content field, right? And we've just added what we wanted. And then we have these other HTML fields that normally do not go on submission, but they do look really nice. So this is the contract, and you guys have checked for the include all smart tag. So this is kind of what it looks like on the front end on this page. So you can see here, instead of having each section sectioned off, it's just a nice agreement that someone can read through. Your client can easily read it, you can easily edit it, and then you can just add your signature. So we want to make sure that that's actually included on submission. So how we're going to do that, you can reference this article by WP Forms. This is what you're going to copy, the snippet that you're going to add to the website to make sure that all these fields are actually included. So I can give you guys a link to this article, but that's the code that we copy. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to use a little plugin called Code Snippets. So I don't usually like to add a lot of plugins to a website because they slow websites down the more plugins that you use. So here it is right here. We've added a new one, and then you can see that we have it turned on, and I'm just going to show you these settings real quick. So you can see I've added this PHP type snippet. So you're going to select the code type. It's going to be PHP. And then you're going to click auto insert, and then we want it to just run everywhere, and then on any type of device, and you're just going to click update and make sure it's hit to active, and that is going to make sure that we include everything on that submission so that you're not missing any fields. And also in your WP Forms setting, one thing that you want to make sure that you check is that, let's see, I'm going to show you guys this. We're going to go to settings. If you have your email settings set to one of these templates of how your email looks when it's sent out, or form or whatever, if you have this to plain text, some of the fields will not show up on submission and it's going to look horrible. So you want to make sure that you have selected one of these, and it's going to look really nice on submission. It's going to have everything that you want, and it's going to be easy to use, very easy to look at and edit for your clients. So just make sure you have that snippet with that plugin and then your smart tag, and that you're using the fields that you want to use for that type of form or agreement. Thanks, you guys.